And it looks like we got another one, another movie musical, although this is not a movie adaptation, but merely a filming of a musical in the style of Hamilton. Come From Away, the musical, is coming to Apple TV on September 10th. You'll notice that is one day before September 11th, the 20th anniversary of 9/11, which of course is what the musical is about, if you're not aware of that. So like I said, this is a stage production that has been filmed, but unlike Hamilton, this was not something that was filmed back when it opened on Broadway with the original cast, and then they just kind of locked it in a vault and then released it 4 years later. This is different. This actually was a production that was performed just a few months ago. It was filmed back in May. You might have remembered when Broadway was open for like 2 hours or something. There were some headlines like that. It was open back in May for first responders and for 9/11 survivors. And it turns out they filmed that production and they're going to be turning that film into a movie and putting it on Apple TV as an exclusive there. Now, according to the trailer, which I will go ahead and leave in the description, they do actually show some behind the scenes footage and some interviews backstage and stuff. I don't know how much of that's going to be in the movie. That's not quite clear yet. We just know we're getting the staged production put to film, but it looks like they might have some behind the scenes little snippets here and there. That will be really fun because I personally love watching those behind the scenes stuff. I'm the dork who watches like commentaries of my favorite movies, that kind of thing. But again, it's not totally confirmed. That just is kind of what it looked like from the trailer. So let me know if that's something that interests you or if you're interested in behind the scenes stuff. But a question I want to pose to you guys in this video after this information is, do you think this is going to affect Broadway sales in any way? There's much data on releasing things onto streaming platforms like direct stage productions and then seeing how that affects Broadway sales. It's fairly new. Usually it happens after the production closes. But with some things being released like Hamilton in the pandemic, we've yet to see how it's going to affect ticket sales. And plus it's going to be hard to know the difference. Like if fewer people buy, Hamilton or Come From Away tickets, is that because the movie came out or is it because of, the pandemic? Maybe people don't want to go out and be in a crowded room yet, or it could be because nobody has any money. So correlation isn't causation. So it's hard to know an exact data-based opinion. So I'm just going to ask for your flippant opinion and my own. Do you think this would affect sales? If you had the opportunity to go to New York and you could see certain shows, would the fact that you've seen the show on Netflix or Apple or Disney or whatever, would that affect what ticket you buy? So for instance, for me personally, I am planning to go in November. I'm going to see, I think, 5 shows. I'm kind of limited because I can't stay there for that long. It costs a lot of money to stay for a long time, and of course costs money to buy lots of tickets. So I have a limited amount of shows I can see, and Come From Away was actually one of those shows I was going to see, and it still might be. But with this news, I'm actually kind of second guessing it because Hamilton was also on the list, and other than obviously the expense of the ticket, the fact that I had seen it on Disney Plus many times with the original cast made me feel like, well, I kind of have an experience with that musical. Maybe I'd rather see something else that I haven't seen yet. Now, of course, it's not exactly the same. When you watch it on your TV, you're not getting the energy of the room. Of course, I'm not saying they're the same. But when you have a limited decision of shows to see, does it impact your decision that you've seen it on a streaming service? For me, I'm not sure. I think I'll have to watch it and then see how I feel. I haven't filled all the slots yet, so I'm still thinking about what I'm gonna see all when I'm there, and I guess I'll let you know when I make that decision. But let me know if you think this is going to change minds or affect ticket sales whatsoever. Let me know in those comments. Also, let me know if you're excited for the show. Let me know if you want to see behind the scenes stuff. That for me would be interesting. I got another video coming tomorrow of another interesting news piece about Broadway that's been talked about quite a bit, so go ahead and click subscribe so you'll be alerted when that comes out. With that said, just thank you for watching this video. Click like if you enjoyed it. Click subscribe for more videos. Keep loving theater, and I will see you next time.